Namaste and welcome to my Wednesday Wellness. So today we're going to talk about rosemary. Why is rosemary traditionally, now I don't know if you've even spotted it, but it's nice now, please keep your eyes open. Rosemary is traditionally planted at the doorway of houses. So have a look now when you're going around, because people still do it, and people don't always know why they do it. So we're going to talk a little bit about why that happens. So rosemary has always been revered throughout history. It was found in the Egyptian tombs. It was used for incense. It's not famously used as incense because frankincense and myrrh would be more well known for that, but it was for when people couldn't afford frankincense and myrrh, they would use rosemary and burn rosemary. So it's been used for that for years, and in the Middle Ages it was actually used for exorcisms, which weren't the most pleasant of things, but it was used to push out bad spirits. So that kind of points at the reason of why it's used outside doorways now. So when the tradition started was during the Black Plague, and the reason was because it boosts the immune system hugely. This is where in those times the division between body and the bodily world and the spiritual world were quite mixed, and there's been a huge break away from that, but now it's actually coming closer together again as the psychology and the mind and the body, we know that they're so interrelated. So rosemary is planted outside houses, either hung outside the doors or planted, because hugely boosts the immune system of the individuals inside. Also, if somebody coming from outside was carrying any illness, they would the actual fragrance of the oil, it pushes off molecules that can actually surround and destroy bad illness, basically. So that's how oils work. The actual molecules can surround. So if somebody sneezes, the smell molecules can and destroy it. So that's why. And it's still done today. So they've been used actually throughout history. Rosemary's been used throughout history. In French hospitals, they used to burn it because of these properties, the same properties: antibacterial, antiviral, nervine, which means it calms the nervous system. All these beautiful properties: digestive, analgesic, which means pain relieving. So it has all of these benefits. And quite interesting, records show that during the plague, the prices of rosemary skyrocketed because people could feel how this, helped to cure the Black Plague, but actually it was just boosting the immune system of the people and helping protect when bugs were coming in the door. It would help destroy, with its antibacterial properties, the bugs that were coming in the door, so it would help protect the household. So this prices skyrocketed, and this also happened last year. Sales of rosemary went through the roof last year in the UK because a study in the University of Northumbria showed rosemary's benefits for memory, and they proved that students who used rosemary during exams had better results than those who didn't. So this is this points to the second huge benefit of rosemary, which is memory. So it's always, again, as well as this protection element that it's had, it's always been used for memory. So they say, Shakespeare had Ophelia say rosemary for remembrance, because it's a mental stimulant. So it helps focus and it helps memory. So how this played out through history was Roman students used to wear rosemary garlands, rosemary wreaths around their heads when they were studying, because it wakes up the mind, helps focus, helps concentration, helps memory. So that is a potted history, if you excuse the pun, of rosemary, and why particularly it's been used for protection. And so that's why it's planted outside doors. So how you would use it yourself? Well, if you don't have any, go for it. Plant it on either side of the door. It's beautiful. It smells beautifully. It gives you also, it just gives you a lift. It boosts your energy. It boosts your immune system, and it boosts your energy in a healthy way. So you can just grow it, but then the essential oil is for me, it's the best way because it's the most pure, it's the most direct. So where you can find rosemary in Uganda is this little guy here, Uganda Salute. So I like to think that this is the modern equivalent of the Roman students wearing their wreaths, because you do not want to send your kid into school with a wreath around their head, or that won't go so well. But if you just lob a bit of this on here and here, and here if you like, and here, and smell, and then remembering the immune system as well. So this is great for the memory, but the immune system, you want to go here for the lymphatic system. You want to get in here and here. So no matter how little your little ones are, you can just pop it on here. I just like to go as they're running out the door, just to protect them. So rosemary has traditionally been used for protection forever, and that's what it does. So if you're working with the general public at all, you know, if you're a nurse, but even if you're just working in retail, or if you're dealing with anybody at any point, it's good for protection, for boosting the immune system, but also on the more kind of psychic plane, they would always say it helps to protect you against sort of spirits and all that. So that's how it's been used, for protection for the immune system and for general health and well-being. So that's rosemary. Thank you.